Hey, 49ers faithful. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco 49ers. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. The buzz around the Bay Area has been nothing short of electric ever since word leaked that Kevin Zeitler, the seasoned guardian of the trenches, was officially tied to the iconic red and gold. Fans woke up to that sudden wave of excitement, almost like someone whispered a secret that spread faster than wildfire, and suddenly every corner of social media was echoing the same question. What kind of immediate effect could a veteran of his stature bring to an offensive line craving both steadiness and nastiness? The whispers quickly grew louder, with analysts suggesting that this move might be more than just a roster addition. It could be the catalyst that shifts the tone of the entire offense. Zeitler, known for his steady hands, his disciplined footwork, and that signature blend of strength and economy of movement, has already been described by insiders as the type of player who walks into a building and instantly raises the standard. Folks around the organization are hinting that the energy changed the moment he arrived, fueling speculation that his leadership might carry as much value as any block he ever throws on the field. Some people close to the team swear they felt a shift the very moment Zeitler's name appeared on the internal communications boards, almost like the offensive line finally exhaled after a long stretch of uncertainty. The rumor floating around the locker room is that he made an impression before even touching the practice field. Players who crossed paths with him during informal walkthroughs supposedly commented on how calm and collected he seemed, bringing a grounded presence that made even the younger linemen lean in with curiosity. The coaching staff has been unusually quiet, though insiders claim that their silence speaks volumes. They are reportedly thrilled because Zeitler fits perfectly into the philosophy they have been preaching: durability, intelligence, and an unshakable ability to adapt to the chaos unfolding in front of him. And while nobody there is saying anything outright, the tone of the conversation suggests that this move may have been in the works longer than anyone realized, like the final puzzle piece waiting for its moment to slide into place. Word around the training facilities is that Zeitler has already injected fresh confidence into the offensive unit. Teammates who have watched him during early reps claim that his technique is textbook, almost mesmerizing in its precision. They say he has this almost supernatural ability to make complex movements look effortless, a trait that has quietly impressed even the most skeptical voices in the building. There is talk that some of the younger linemen have already begun crowding around him, asking questions, absorbing every nugget of wisdom he casually drops while adjusting his gloves or reviewing tape. And although none of the coaches have gone on record, a few whispers suggest they are counting on his presence to stabilize key moments when the offense faces heavy pressure. The light chatter across fan forums paints Zeitler as the missing anchor, the kind of player who could reshape the identity of the line by simply doing what he has always done: playing smart, tough, and consistent football. The atmosphere at the facility seems to be shifting little by little as the story of Zeitler's arrival continues to spread. Some insiders claim that meetings have taken on a slightly sharper tone, with the veteran reportedly bringing a level of professionalism that demands everyone around him step up. They say he listens more than he speaks, but when he does speak, people pay attention. Rumors suggest that even players outside the offensive line have taken note of the mentality he brings, describing him as a steadying force who carries himself like someone who has seen every possible scenario unfold on the field. Fans, caught up in the excitement, have been speculating nonstop about how quickly he will mesh with the existing protection group. Others are whispering that Zeitler might already be bonding with key defensive leaders, building chemistry that could translate into a more cohesive, unified approach when the pressure cranks up. There's also talk that the front office knew exactly what kind of ripple effect this acquisition would create. Word has it that the team had been quietly monitoring Zeitler for quite some time, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to pull the trigger. Some insiders claim that his film sessions with coaches have already stretched longer than expected, with both sides exchanging ideas, dissecting techniques, and working through the nuances of the system. The organization has reportedly been seeking someone who brings not just experience, but also adaptability, someone who can diagnose defensive tendencies at lightning speed. Rumors suggest that Zeitler's arrival has reignited conversations about pushing the offensive line to new heights, giving the coaching staff newfound flexibility when designing protections and run schemes. The energy surrounding his signing feels less like a simple personnel move and more like a deliberate, strategic step towards strengthening the entire offensive identity. Fans and analysts are already debating how Zeitler's presence might affect the locker room hierarchy. There's chatter that he brings a rare combination of humility and authority, something that naturally earns respect without him needing to assert it. People close to the team hint that he has been quietly observing the dynamics, getting a feel for how each lineman communicates, preparing to integrate himself without disrupting existing chemistry. Observers believe that his influence will begin subtly, with small corrections during drills or brief tips exchanged between reps, eventually growing into a stronger guiding voice as the season unfolds. The buzz suggests that the team may have landed not just a veteran lineman, but a foundational presence who could help unify the group and elevate their overall performance. And although nobody is making bold predictions yet, the overall mood is one of cautious excitement, as if everyone senses something significant beginning to take shape. The second wave of rumors surrounding Zeitler's addition has sparked a new round of speculation, this time focused on how his arrival will influence the offensive scheme itself. Some insiders claim that the coaching staff has already begun tweaking certain concepts, inspired by the veteran's strengths and his ability to anchor complex blocking combinations. Fans are whispering that this could trigger subtle shifts in the offensive rhythm, with Zeitler's stability allowing the play caller to explore more aggressive options. Early reports suggest that his communication during practice has been crisp and decisive, helping the unit maintain cohesion even during rapid adjustments. There's a growing belief that his presence could unlock layers of the playbook that previously felt too risky to attempt. And although nobody is officially confirming it, the overall feeling is that the offense may be headed for a quiet evolution from the inside out, driven by the steady hands of their newest addition. Meanwhile, stories have been circulating about how Zeitler is already earning trust from the coaching staff. Apparently, he has been the first to arrive and the last to leave, setting a tempo that younger players are eager to match. Rumor has it that he has approached film study with the same intensity as on-field work, dissecting tendencies, identifying patterns, and offering suggestions with a mix of confidence and curiosity. Some staff members allegedly commented off the record that Zeitler seems to understand the system faster than anticipated, absorbing terminology and adjusting to the cadence with surprising ease. Fans, naturally, have begun to speculate whether his fast adaptation could accelerate improvements across the entire line. The whispers grow louder each day, as if everyone senses that something significant is quietly taking shape behind closed doors. Another layer of intrigue surrounds how Zeitler's arrival might affect the leadership landscape. Teammates have reportedly been impressed by his calm demeanor, describing him as someone who does not need to raise his voice to command attention. Rumor has it that during early drills, he subtly corrected alignments, positioning his teammates with a combination of gentle reminders and precise technical cues. Those watching from the sidelines supposedly noticed that players responded instantly, almost instinctively trusting his adjustments. Observers believe that this natural authority could eventually make him one of the central voices in crucial moments, helping maintain composure when chaos rises. Fans have been caught up in the excitement, imagining how this new dynamic might stabilize the line and create a ripple effect through the entire offense. And while nothing is official, the consistent whispers paint a picture of a player who might elevate both performance and mentality. There's also growing chatter about Zeitler's chemistry with the offensive core. Some insiders swear they have seen him in deep conversation with key skill players during breaks, discussing timing, angles, and the tiny details that transform an average play into an explosive one. Coaches reportedly appreciate his willingness to understand the perspectives of those around him, building a broader vision of how the entire unit functions. Rumors say that he has already become a connector, bridging communication between linemen and other offensive positions. Fans, of course, are spinning theories about how this newfound harmony might influence decision-making during tight moments. The consensus within these circles is that Zeitler's presence goes far beyond raw strength. It is his curiosity, his analytical approach, and his team-first mentality that could push the group to a new level of cohesion. The whispers did not stop there, as people inside the facility began hinting that Zeitler's attention to detail has impressed even the most seasoned veterans. Apparently, he has been meticulous about footwork, hand placement, and leverage, often staying after practice to work on micro-movements that only someone with deep experience cares to refine. Teammates reportedly gravitate toward that dedication, seeing it as proof that improvement never stops, no matter how many seasons someone has under their belt. There's speculation that this work ethic could become infectious, sparking a renewed sense of discipline across the offensive line. Fans watching from the outside feel the anticipation building, imagining how this ripple of precision and focus could translate into cleaner pockets and more controlled physicality. The overall tone remains one of cautious optimism, with many believing that Zeitler may be the quiet force recalibrating the standard of excellence. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Finally, there's a rumor floating around that Zeitler has already earned a reputation as a problem solver. Insiders say he has a knack for diagnosing defensive alignments in real time, offering quick suggestions that help settle the group when confusion arises. Coaches reportedly value this quality, as it allows them to trust that the line can make on-the-fly adjustments without losing structural integrity. Fans have been buzzing about how this might give the offense more flexibility, allowing plays to evolve more naturally depending on what the defense shows. Although nothing is confirmed, the growing chorus of whispers suggests that Zeitler's impact may extend far beyond individual reps. He might become the guiding presence that brings the entire unit into sharper focus, creating an environment where precision, adaptability, and confidence thrive. And as the excitement continues to build, one thing seems clear. The arrival of Kevin Zeitler has ignited a wave of belief that something meaningful is beginning to unfold within the heart of the offensive line. Meanwhile, analysts and insiders speculate on how Beckham's integration into the 49ers system could influence quarterback decisions, play calling, and overall offensive schemes. His arrival, if confirmed, could necessitate adjustments in formation, timing, and strategy, potentially reshaping the way the team approaches each game. Coaches and coordinators are rumored to be preparing contingency plans, exploring ways to maximize Beckham's strengths while balancing team dynamics and maintaining efficiency. Fans are engrossed in these tactical debates, analyzing routes, coverage mismatches, and defensive responses as if they were professional strategists themselves. The rumor has created a layer of complexity in fandom, where each discussion blends excitement with analytical curiosity, producing a unique combination of entertainment and intellectual engagement. Social media amplifies every theory, every speculation, and every hint dropped by insiders, contributing to an ever-growing anticipation that seems almost unstoppable. Beyond the immediate tactical considerations, there's also a broader narrative forming around Beckham's impact on the 49ers' legacy, the potential for playoff success, and the way the league might respond to this bold move. Every aspect of the rumor feeds into a larger story, one in which fans and commentators alike play a role, imagining scenarios that range from breathtaking victories to unforgettable individual performances. It is a phenomenon that merges sports, culture, and collective imagination, illustrating how a single player can dominate conversations and expectations across an entire league. The financial implications of this rumored move are also part of the ongoing conversation, with analysts speculating about contract structures, sponsorship opportunities, and long-term franchise planning. Beckham's presence could elevate the 49ers' profile, driving revenue through merchandise, media coverage, and heightened ticket sales as fans rush to witness his integration into the team. The cultural resonance of Beckham as a public figure amplifies these effects, creating a synergy between sports performance and brand visibility. Observers suggest that management is keenly aware of the marketing potential and that every aspect of the rumored acquisition may be designed to leverage both athletic and cultural capital. Fans engage in spirited discussions about jersey numbers, potential highlight reels, and social media campaigns, while analysts evaluate how these off-field elements might influence on-field performance and team cohesion. The rumor, regardless of its ultimate outcome, has already transformed perceptions, creating a narrative that blends excitement, strategy, and anticipation into a single, ongoing conversation that captivates the football world. In essence, Beckham's rumored move represents not just a potential roster addition, but a convergence of athletic prowess, cultural influence, and media attention that could redefine the trajectory of a franchise for years to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.